welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great, whatever day of the week it is. It's Thursday. Okay, I got there. I'm a little late, but in my defense, I finally replaced my hot water heater yesterday and got to take a hot shower for the first time in months. So I feel like that's a reasonable excuse. Hey Ian. Hey Blue. Oh right, D2 did come out today. Guess living in California, you don't need to replace it for months? I mean, it would have been nice. And I probably did need to replace it. But, like, I was going through this process. I was going to, like, electrify everything in preparation for, like, getting solar panels installed. And so I was contacting electricians, and they take forever to... because everybody's backed up right now. And then finally I got a hold of one, and he's basically like, yeah, that's not a good idea. That's going to be way too expensive for what you'll get out of it. So the guy that I was trying to pay to do the work told me don't do that. So I decided against it, and I'll just figure something else out. Which I do have lined up, but I think running just the water heater off of natural gas is probably fine. Hey Derp. Hey Nut. Did you get the non-big tank kind? Yeah, I mean there wasn't room for a big tank anyway, so. But not quite the mini ones. It's like washing dishes was kind of a problem, more so than taking showers and whatnot. Hey Umbra, welcome Bag. Hey Leo. Morning Ben. Hey Terrible. Alright folks, the deck is Reno Hunter. The goal of the deck is to work our way through our opponent's life total, eventually bursting them down with Dino Tamer Brann, but we have the recently buffed Selective Breeder to fetch some of our key beasts in the deck, including Subject 9 to draw the secrets, but, or more importantly, Dreadscale to clear a board, and Wild Bloodstinger to remove combo pieces or even questline rewards. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Alright, lots of beast fetches here. Background showed for just a fraction. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I don't even think it's here. Oh. Is it? There it is. Alright, that'll do it. Happy birthday, Roffle. You're a little off. One of these days you'll be right, though. Unless I take my birthday off, which I usually do. Hey, Trin. Maybe it's a hotkey overlap? No, it's just that the screen takes longer to load in OBS than the static image does. Let's get the deck tracker on the screen for you. I wonder if we could work a Golakka Crawler into this deck as like another beast to fetch if we keep queuing into Pirate Warrior. Now that said, the Breeder or the Dreadscale with Poisonous is pretty good as well. My internet is terrible and you're constantly buffering? Well, fortunately today at least it's not on my end. But I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble. Very relatable after last stream. Well, we drew all of our beasts, so I guess I'm getting subject 9 off of this. I'm not as late as I thought I was. Nope, because I'm the late one today. Sure. Next turn, just a rat trap, I guess. Hey, Blob. Because, like, the Dreadscale isn't very good right now. Speaking of good. This is problem. Alright, I think we're just gonna go looking for a explosive trap off of the rifle. The buff to that 1-drop was not necessary for wild, yeah, but it wasn't aiming at wild. It's just kind of unfortunate that that's likely where it'll have the bigger impact. Hey, Jack. Is Immolation Aura classic? I think it's not, and I think it's I have to wait a turn and hope I survive. Too bad we can't have it in one of them and not the other. I mean, I don't think that this warrants a ban. Like, it's certainly better, but it's... Good God. Wild community is... big baby sometime. Might give you explosive. Yeah, I don't think that's enough though because the cannon remains on the board. I'm just going for explosive here. Wandering's gonna have to do, and then if I survive somehow, I get Zephrys into a board clear. Okay. Okay, hold.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Protects my face.
Job's done.
So that's a Ankar, and then they blast for 2. If they both hit me in the face, obviously I die. Oh. Yeah, good sequencing here. Hit your own face! Oh, that's GG. Almost certainly. Good to know the deckhand didn't matter at least. Alright, I do think I want... Rat Trap is not a real card. 1, 2, 3... 3 secrets? Is that even enough? 1... Let's look for other secrets. Dart trap. Yeah, welcome, Dan. I thought Hunter had good secrets. I guess Rat just is one of the better secrets here. I was considering the dart trap, like, unironically. Okay, where are we going? I think Unleash might be kind of bad in this metagame. Because it's kind of anti-synergistic with the Dreadscale Poisonous, so I think I'm going to go with a Crawler in that spot. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way for Crawler. But, like, I don't even know if the Subject 9 is worth. With how there's 3 secrets in the deck? One, two, three. Like, I don't even want the Rat Trap, so I'm going to take it out. And then I'm going to take the Subject 9 out as well, and that gives me more consistency on each. I want exactly 3 beasts for the sake of Discover, like Warsong Wrangler and Golakka and Dreadscale, I think is ideal. What new cards can we include? None of these? Cheesemonger. Rat, we've already got Mutanus and Bloodstinger, and Bloodstinger gets fetched, right? 1, 2, that's one of the 3 beasts that we care about. 3. Wrangler isn't a beast? Yeah, I meant to count the Bloodstinger. Alright, I think we've got everything from the set that we can... expect to be good. What about a Brann? Brann seems good. Not that one. That one. Maybe another 1-drop. A Hero Power Man? Yeah. Izakis? I have 2 4-drops. Petting Zoo seems bad as well. Kreen? I just kind of like Kreen with the Trueaim Crescent, so sure.
Rexxar versus Rexxar. Let the hunt begin by fang and claw.
Yeah, I want to use this to find the Bloodstinger. And this is tempting just as a tempo 2-drop, but I'd rather find good stuff. That trick is pretty good. I don't know if it's worth a coin, though. Okay. They're not odd. Just hang out here. I think it's unlikely the Trueaim is going to be useful, but the coin might be for getting to the Bloodstinger faster. Good. Like, I want them to complete the quest quickly so that they are stuck with the Tavish in hand. Maybe Zola. Zola is a value card. This is not a value-based deck other than Rexxar. Down.
Circle round. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I want to see that second piece of rapid fire played. Maybe just play a beast version with the spell at 8 to call 2 from your deck. So maybe change the deck entirely to something completely different. What if I don't want to?
Fools. Circle round.
No, you keep the Reno version? Yeah, but literally change like the other 28 cards, 29 cards. Like, we are intentionally running a very narrow range of beasts so that I can consistently hit the Bloodstinger.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Appa, thank you for the sub. Like, no, I don't want to do that. You can do that, but I do not want to. I think this version is much better because Guardian Animals is not very good in Hunter. Okay. Please complete your quest line here. Easy. Six, 9. Nice. We're not out of this yet. I need to get healing off of Zeph, I think. We're dead? Unfortunate. Hey, well, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Appa, but it's definitely worth it, so hope tomorrow will be easier on you. And things will certainly be better moving forward.
Rexxar versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
By fang and claw.
I just want to find the Breeder or Wrangler or even the Stitch Tracker to try and find the Bloodstinger. Well, we found the Bloodstinger.
None will survive.
Control Hunter? No, Reno Hunter. That might be useful if they are running like Secret Plan. There's the Wrangler, but not terribly helpful here. Next turn, I'll probably just give up the Flare if I don't hit a 3-drop, but most of my deck is playable next turn. Bloodstinger's a bit better than Mutanus. I mean, it comes out a turn earlier, which is important, but Like, it leaves a Tavish potentially on board if I don't have a board at the time it comes down, so it's not necessarily that simple. Let's go here. I would rather play this at a different time, I think. Because I kind of want them to complete the quest early. These aren't necessarily the hits I'm looking for. I'll just take the fun one. That fills out my turn 5 as well, because turn 5, they haven't completed the quest line, is kind of when I want to deny the Tavish. I don't know why it gave me the Wind Speaker. That was terrible.
Victory is in my grasp. The moment is upon us.
Yeah. I think I actually might need to play this turn. Because I need to buy a turn before they complete. I was kind of trying to get Wild Growth off of the Zephrys there so that I could get to the Bloodstinger faster. That didn't happen. So, I think it has to be this. To deny 3 mana spell, 1 mana spell. They can still play double 1. Which is going to be a bit of a problem for me, but maybe they don't have it. Maybe play Geist for a counter Hunter? I mean, we kind of die in that case, don't we? Like, this counters Hunter. And is a proactive counter to Hunter. Whereas Geist is a little bit too slow, I think, and more reactive.
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
Ziliax isn't bad. But they're not in a situation where they can go 1-drop coin Tavish, so the Tavish is likely to get left in hand here.
Let none survive.
Or not. I'm absolutely going face here to try and get the Tavish out, right? No. Yeah. The problem with this line is, well... Okay. That works. Now I get to play the Loatheb, which is a well-timed draw. And now we just get to, like, be a little bit more secure with the Mutanus, if they clear our board especially. Or they're just playing hard around everything. Annoying. We still have the coin too, which is extra damage. What? Oh, coin Tavish. But that's less damage at least. Oh. Gotta find Reno. Found him. Gotta take the bump here just for healing. They're obviously going to hero power it down, but still got to do this. Still need to figure out a way to get rid of that Tavish too, because we just dead. I mean, it's good recognition by the opponent not to keep the Tavish in hand. That's why, like, again, anytime you're able to rat or Mutanus questline, it's because the opponent did a dumb. That opponent did not do a dumb.
Rexxar versus Garrosh. Hellscream's eyes are upon you by fang and claw.
I want to save this to try and find the Dreadscale, and then also look for a Golakka Crawler. So I just want my beast fetches. That can help clear a board. Sure. The deck isn't really running spells, but this slows, I don't know, puts a body on the board, so. Better than coining out a Brann, because I might need the coin for Rexxar. Oh, this is why they held. That was the only one that mattered. I think I just need the Brann on board. That is a cheap Ankar.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Oh, they did have a... I don't... Okay. Really could use an explosive trap here. Yeah. GG. I mean, not entirely. I lose the coin, which is kind of a bummer. Because I'm unlikely to get to the Rokara now. It's just Flurgle Toxfin, but more mana and worse. It's only more mana if you don't know how to count. This is not it. Yeah, that's true. Rokara is unlikely to be a hit regardless of when we get this down, but at least we have the possibility for it.
Looking for me carried treasure.
It doesn't even matter. I mean, it's satisfying, but unimportant.
Rexxar!
More pirates.
Victory or death by fang and claw.
Keep. Pitch that away. Okay. Reno's pretty good in this matchup, but I still need to find like Golakka Crawler. This deals with a cannon. It's unlikely they coin a cannon though, is it? Yeah. Still think it's better than Rexxar, because I already have a 6 mana play and I already have a board clear here. Oh. Yeah. I'll just get the explosive trap down next turn with the spider tank. I don't understand why cannon and skybarge can attack when watchpost cannot. They're attached to ships.
Grab your cutlass.
And watchposts are literal buildings.
Come midnight.
Yeah, cannons also generally have wheels. It's still slow. They drew patches. They also drew that, which is a problem because they get the Ankar down this turn. But their sequencing was also terrible, so I've got that going for me. Just get to kill that for free. The real question is, why can't Black Howl Gunspire attack? Because it is also a building.
In a box?
Like, it's the original tower. What are they doing here? I think I need to get the Blood Stinger.
Hungry, aren't ya?
I think that the Golakka Crawler is bait when I have a bit of a board lead here.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Yeah. Please don't have a 1 mana pirate. Wait, it doesn't matter. Even if they do, we're still fine. Ish. This is a, yeah, this actually kills the Rexxar potentially now, so pretty good.
Job's done. The pirate's code.
It's a huge problem.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Fly, Polly.
Like, yeah, I have Reno, but that doesn't solve the problem here, so I just lose. That's satisfying at least.
Well fought. I concede.
Leor, thank you for the sub.
Rexxar versus Thrall.
I bring the fury of the elements by fang and claw.
Shaman might be Galakrond, so I want to get ahead. But I also want some value here. Cool.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears!
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I was considering the Zeph there, just to get some extra mana. I don't know. I think I want like anti-battle cry things, so that leaves Mutanus. Could also just go full aggro and find the Brann. Rexxar's probably good. Don't make me ban you, famous Wild Hearthstone streamer. Get me off. Yeah.
Beast will not be tamed.
Okay. I'll do that. I mean, they're clearly going slow. Oh god, what if it's big? The Ancestor's Call? Okay, no, we're fine. I like my choice here.
Fools. For fire.
Big man.
Bear arms!
Gotcha. Oh, you built this for me?
I mean, if they go wide here, I've got the coin Rexxar. Might be worth 2 anyway. Or I could just set up a large taunt man.
Turn up the heat! The eternal hunt has begun.
Maybe find a different word.
Face the airs of magic.
Oh, you built this for me?
Nature waits for no one but me.
Probably just play the 6/9 next turn. Or I could set the explosive. Dispatch Kodo is great, especially with poisonous. Sure.
Muzzle their magic.
This is the minion off the Earthen Might. But they should have another nature spell in hand. Oof. I wouldn't mind hitting a or hitting that off of Mutanus here. This card right here. Huh. That's also pretty good. They're gonna hex this, but I've got this to clear. Last card is a spell, so there's no point in I need to clear the way for I need to clear the way for this next turn, and I don't want to overload. Keep stuff. That's pretty good.
Job done.
Oof. Bird. Alright, we clear everything but this. Unless they get Taunt Totem. Nice idiot totem. Probably just good enough. Taunt minion? Oof.
No littering.
8 should be... Like, Kalamos is a fireball, right? Feel like 8 is relatively safe. Cool. Just need to buy time into... Could kill my own guys. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get through this big boy. I'd have liked to have kept building some beasts though.
I must protect the Fire Lord by fang and claw.
I want to find blood stingers. Because it's likely some sort of combo. I was wrong. Okay, well, I wouldn't mind a Golakka Crawler then. Yeah. Comes the boss. Good hit. Now, I could try and save the Devouring Swarm for the Reno.
Wondrous power.
That seems unlikely to work out, so I just want to relieve the board tension now. Or at least as much of it as I can, in case that's like a Savage Roar.
Reflect in the Moonwell.
Yeah, kill that, which is important to do.
Circle round.
And then Loatheb into the Reno turn. Is it ever worth to bump into? Yeah, I should have bumped first. Like, I got 1 damage out of it, and that's not useful. Reno is not going to do it. Is there anything that gets me out of this?
This beast will not be tamed.
Nope. I wouldn't have had another Golakka Crawler target anyway because of they killed off their pirates on their own. Or at least the patches. Would have been nice to have an explosive trap that game.
Rexxar versus Garrosh.
This Hunter seems extremely bad. Well,
By fang and claw.
tell you what, it's based on a deck that hit rank 13 Legend, so if you can build a deck that can do better than that, then maybe I will consider your opinion. I think I want to fetch the... I mean, it's just too good not to keep, right? I can... Yeah. This deals with the cannon, this deals with their 1-drop board, especially if they have, like a Brigand turn. But for now, I think I just coin the Scientist.
Show them all.
Yep. That's why we kept the quick shot. Bonk. Oof. Want another quick shot.
Come midnight.
Should I bash this in? Does it do much? It draws me a card. And Wandering is very good here. Can get me Golakka. It's less important. Oh god, they are just gonna... Oh god. Yeah. Say goodbye to your board.
All I see is weakness.
I mean, could have gone better for me, but I'm not going to complain too much. What are they doing on the quest? Is this step 1? So I think I need to get Bloodstinger off of this to try and snipe the Rokara. Even though the Golakka looks tempting, I don't think it's a winning line, and I cannot use... this also gets big enough to kill the Rokara, and I cannot use this for Lightning Storm next turn.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
So the Rokara cannot come down on turn 5, which is important. Sure.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Yep. Alright, what do I want off of the Zeph here? And again, it cannot be Lightning Storm. Cleave? Immo Aura, is that a possibility? I'd probably need to play this first.
I wonder.
Soul Cleave? I'm concerned it might give me Lightning Storm instead of Soul Cleave, though. Another Crawler? That is an impossibility. So is Defile. Please only suggest possible outcomes. I don't think Soul Cleave will be offered here because of Lightning Storm. Okay, well, that makes everything easier. Just gonna get a backstab. They've shown a willingness to trade into my stuff, so just gonna play into that. You flare Defile as possible. No. Classic and basic cards only. Change decks after? What if I want to keep playing this deck? Immo was Ashes? Yeah, I thought Immo wasn't a possibility. Wait, they're gonna let me kill the captain? Okay. Hold your breath, chat. It's a 1 in 3. Did not hit.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command! You'll find me wherever the action is!
Just a suggestion, not being rude. I mean, telling me what deck to play is kind of rude, though, isn't it? We are dead.
Well fought. I concede.
Rexxar versus Thrall!
Fear the coming storm. by fang and claw.
Coin this into this. Seems pretty good. Could also coin the bow into Cloaked, and that might be a more reliable way to get value. Yeah. The Death Rattle or the Battle Cry cards like this are going to be important. So I might want to save the coin for the Mutanus. Jeez. Cool. I'll just go with the game plan. Like, I want to hit the higher cost minions anyway, so... It's unlikely this is going to draw me a card, but it could.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Flare. Yeah, that's fine.
You here for the tour?
Let's start here. I'd rather pick a 3-mana card than expect to get one randomly. This seems good. Seems unlikely they're running pirates.
Such easy sport.
Like, that's a pretty low value Zeph at least, right? Yeah. Actually a pretty good pickup here.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
I'm not going to attack into that because I just have Rexxar next turn. Yeah, hopefully we don't need Reno anytime soon. Alright, what does that mean? Need them to dump some of their hand? Because, like, well, we could just eat one of the combo pieces, right? Probably hits a Dirty Rat. Told you. Wait, but my face. I don't know if I want a Mutanus just yet because I know they have Flurgle Toxfin in hand. And I don't know how good that is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'd also like to make some beasts. This is good with poisonous. Nope. Well, it's still damage, so I'll take it. I don't care about the weapon anymore. This might bait out the Flurgle Toxfin. But that also, I suppose, might be a Mutanus. Given the cards that we've seen already, so that would be very bad for me. It is. Oh god. That's what I get for having respect for my opponent. And assuming that they're playing good cards. piece it is. It just makes your Florgal Toxin so much less consistent, but never punished, I guess.
You want my respect? Earn it.
Pretty good.
An easy target.
Gotcha!
Eight of Hate, thank you for the 7 months. My favorite deck? Well, I'll see what I can do, but it's not in a good spot right now. This is pretty good though, because this heals for 15. Potentially 30, if they leave enough on the board. I just don't need it right now, do I? Yes, I do. I just have the Mutanus follow-up. I'm dead. I should have gotten this back. It is not my obligation to play a deck that you do not find boring. If you find this deck boring, I don't know what to tell you. But expecting me to play another deck because you personally find the deck boring is kind of an entitled mindset, isn't it? What about the other people that are enjoying it? Drop maybe. Don't really know what I'm up against, but I feel like just getting something down is a good idea.
Job's done.
Ace Hunter Kreen is good. He can be, and I just like the card, so I played it. Yeah. Cat Trick is likely to go off if it's hand buff. I want to find Dreadscale. Hey, Corbeck.
Job's done.
think it's probably too greedy to try and sneak a Brann out here when the opponent has like a lot of pretty easy removal, right? Usually. Is this Banana Man? Yeah.
It's not too heavy.
I'll trade into that. A 2-mana card for a 3-mana card. Seems like trading up to me. Maybe I can also sneak this out, see if they overreact to it. I'll do it. I was expecting them to develop a little bit wider here.
Muzzle their magic.
Sure. Does not deny the Brann. Yep. Brand's not going to live for next turn, so I just take this while I can. Okay. Which one do I want? All of them? I think 2 Dreadscales is a little bit excessive because I only have 1 Serpentbloom. Next turn I can go here and then just play a Dreadscale to cover that. That might be worth. Alternatively, I just shove a Loatheb and force them to commit minions into this.
Prophet, guide me.
Bird. You can kill it, but I give up the board. But in giving up the board, I get more value. And I still have this plus the Serpentbloom, so.
Job's done.
Cool. Next turn I can go here, here, and here if I want to, or just here, I don't know. Alright. Let's just take the Neophyte off the board. See if I can get a Kreen? I'll just get another Dreadscale. Seems fun. Because what I can do is then they trade over the Dreadscale, I play another Dreadscale without the poisonous, get a Dreadscale from the Selective Breeder, and then I have infinite Dreadscales. And by infinite I mean a whole lot. Bork, thank you for the 13 months. Thanks for the fun. You're very welcome. Glad you're enjoying it.
Have you no respect for the dead?
Okay. Play the 6/9. Very glad I did that. That limits quite a bit of their burst.
Winter is here.
Divine Shield is kind of a problem, right? Actually... Oh, this guy's no longer useful, is he? So this will go, then this will go and kill everything. And we've got a pressure plate on board in case they have another smugglers run. Gonna give mercenaries a try? Yeah, I'll probably play it. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I'll certainly be playing the game mode.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Yeah. They need to get this to 7 without killing it. I don't think they can do that if I just play all of this, right? Yeah, we just ignore the Firebird, right? I've got a pressure plate up. If they play Conviction, I'm still alive. They can't play a big minion with... Like, they shouldn't be able to play a charge minion and buff it up. And even if they do, they run the risk of, well, one of those dies. We're just going to ignore the Firebird? Oh, you meant the fact that they're playing it? Yeah. I mean, it's been out there a couple times already. It's just to buff their Corpse Taker. Another charger. Oh!
This is your moment.
That might have gone bad for me. They had lethal outs, potentially, right? No. He was only at 7 attack. Alright, I need a quick break. I will be right back.
Rexxar versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Okay. Bloodstinger and Flare seem important in this matchup. Bloodstinger if it's some sort of combo deck. Zephrys is a Flare. Huh. What does that do? It's not quest. Is it just Reno?
This beast will not be tamed.
More Bloodstingers, I guess. Hand Mage? It could be Hand Mage. Certainly don't seem inclined to play a lot of minion or cards in general here. Antonidas Mage? Almost certainly not.
You want my respect? Burn it.
Hey, Snug Team 6? Yeah, it's Hand Mage. Zeph is going to be important. Ignite Mage? No, it's not. The Ignite Mage wouldn't run the Violet Spellwing. You want to run fewer minions than that. So I just need things that clear their hand. And I need to save the Zephrys for clears. So Bloodstinger off of this. Since I don't have the Serpentbloom yet. Odd Mage? Yeah. Yeah, that's a real smart guess. But these might get eaten. Doesn't look like they will. No, you're not going to conjure that, are you? Okay. Ooh. I mean, this is still fine, right? What I want to do is use this to buff the Bloodstinger so that they can eat giants. And just start chaining them. Do I want the card? I think I want the card for the, I was hoping to get Pressure Plate, or the secret, not the, just any card. But the reason Pressure Plate is good is they play a big minion and conjure it. Sure. Let's deal with that now. Oh my god, I could get another one.
Circle round. For the Machnathal.
It's probably worth a weapon swing. Big boy? Honestly not a bad hit, and it clears a spot from hand, which makes their stuff,
The light does not discriminate.
What was that? That was a wandering monster, so not necessarily the end of the world. There's the Pressure Plate.
Circle round.
Oh god, that's bad. Man, what a hit that was. Oh well. I'm just going face for the rest of this game anyway, right? are your big stuff? Gotta do it now. Rip the band-aid off, otherwise they trade ping. Yeah, at least we get to keep the 8-9. Ah! They haven't played a book yet, so they might have one in hand, but I feel like they would have played one earlier to try and get stuff out, right? It's gonna... I don't have lethal. Right? It's only 16. And I don't have a hero power. Hit Zeph for Wind Fury. Clear this first so that Zeph doesn't do anything stupid. I'm gonna hero power first as well to make him actually see it. Easy. I wasn't done blood stinging them yet though, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. I was almost blind to the Zeph in hand for a minute there. That stings. Ha ha! Good job, Twitch chat.
Rexxar versus Anhilda. Arise and carry out our lady's will.
I mean, Reno alone doesn't solve this, but it's pretty good, right? I don't want to be in a situation where I coin the Reno, though. Ooh, Golakka. Rexxar rarely comes down. Do I have to hold this for this? I need to be able to coin the Mutanus, right?
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
What? Okay. It's confusing. Usually, not only do they pull patches there, but there's also a brigand. That gets eaten. Yeah, they're gonna be real slow on the Rokara. But, like, they still have a lot of minions, so this isn't guaranteed, but if it hits, it'll be big.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
What is happening?
Circle round.
I'm gonna leave that up because it just doesn't really seem to matter all that much. Rat? Snipe. Snipe seems good.
A diet high in pirate. fall.
Seems fun.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
Faster, you keelhaul finger!
Not Reno. Hags, thank you for the sub. Oh god, please hit your own minion. Alright, Golakka Crawler. This is a Golakka Crawler.
Hungry, aren't ya? In the box? Pirate stuff.
Wretched story. Loot! Ultimate potion!
Alright. Eat the Rokara. Not very good odds. That's the wrong Rokara.
You have my thanks.
Should have specified, yeah. That was a huge mistake, clearly. Wonder if I should have just started going face there.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
Yeah, should have started going face last turn.
Come, midnight.
Muzzle their magic!
Not a good weapon for them, is it? Kill the Rokara. Would you agree that Wild is more pay to win than Standard? No. Would not. I would disagree.
Box? Pirate stuff.
Because it is in fact not true.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
The reason that's not true is that decks remain relatively stable from one expansion to the next. You need fewer cards to fill out a deck from a new expansion, with the exception of United and Stormwind, but even that, like, for the most part, you're just slotting in one legendary on top of the collection that you already have. So, no, I would absolutely disagree with that. Eternal formats, by their very nature, are less expensive than rotating formats.
by fang and claw.
This could get me Hungry Crab if it's Murlocs. Cool. I think I still want to coin this out.
I'll show them all.
Rough, but maybe this gets me an oh, okay. I don't want to do this, but I think it's necessary. I need to deny the spells. Not that one. The buff spells.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Wandering's pretty good. Hey, see you later, Corbeck. Thanks for hanging out. I need something that kills that pretty much immediately. I guess Zep does. No, it doesn't. So hopefully they attack into this. Howard.
Hungry, aren't ya?
Do some cleanup at the very worst. That's what I've been afraid of this whole time.
What adventure are you up to today?
Alright, I need to find that Serpentbloom. Not it.
Who's up for an adventure?
It's pretty good with their new hero power.
Well fought. I concede.
That's why I didn't think Rexxar was going to be terribly helpful this game. Because if they hit a spell, I just died, like I did.
Rexxar versus
Your soul
Warlock is probably even.
by fang and claw.
Means I need to find Zephrys and probably keep the weapon. 1, find a 2. Yeah, I feel like they burst me down. I don't know how good the Reno is, but I feel like Reno's a losing keep. Yeah, Dreadscale's helpful. Now I can find the Serpentbloom maybe.
Our curse into our strength.
Wandering's not bad. Gotta be Zeph here, right? Hold the coin for Zeph. Reno even lock better than normal even lock? Probably not, no. Like, the benefit to even lock is that it's super consistent and can kill you quickly. Rough. Means they could get an Eaglehorn down next turn.
Defenders of a doomed world.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears!
I'll show them.
I don't think I win if I work hard to remove that. Dead or death. If I give up the Zeph, I lose the game. Fairly certain. Like, Zeph going 1-for-1 just isn't enough. I need to get more value than that.
Your wish is my
And this is how. I think 1 damage is probably fine. Raisted is a bit of a concern, but they get a 9 mana card back from it. So the Eaglehorn is a bummer, but the Dark Alley Pact minion isn't.
I ain't talking.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears!
Yep. Yeehaw.
Gotcha!
I'll find Venom Strike.
for the Magnathon.
Misdirection could be good. Assuming they don't attack my face with the rat here. I don't think they do, right? Because there's a Wandering. Does that still go off? We shall see.
Muzzle their magic.
It's fine. Oh. Really didn't want to see that happen.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
It's an unfortunate chain reaction here, but it's like the right play in case they happen to run into like a freezing trap. But I guess freezing trap they could attack anywhere. This is just not that concerning of a minion for them. Yeehaw. I'm gonna bump because I don't want the rat back into hand just yet, I don't think. Why?
Who are you?
I think wandering just protects my face better.
Come midnight.
Job's done.
I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. It's turn 7 and I'm not dead yet against Evenlock. It's generally a good place to be. This could eat a BGBM. Or it could make me very sad into a large giant. They don't know how sad it really makes me. They usually have a lot of healing. I wouldn't say a lot of healing. Mostly just the bread baker, right? It's an aggro deck. People seem to forget that.
Muzzle their magic.
Do I even want to go face here? I think I can with the Zeph.
Such easy sport.
It doesn't feel great. Their giants are going to be 0 mana no matter what. But if they just dump giants, I have Zeph into, I don't know, whatever I feel like. Potentially lethal if they don't make taunts, but they likely make taunts. What? Guess they don't have the Molten Giant, so I can just go face. Call Evenlock more of a mid-range deck than an aggro. Yeah, I mean, it's semantics at that point. I think I overstate its aggression just because people, like, constantly seem to want to make it a control deck, which it is not. Yeah, those could be 0 mana.
Circle round.
Why did players stop putting MC Tech into Reno decks? Because it's not a good card and there are better options. Same reason any card loses popularity. Kind of want to save the hero power here. No. Zephrys could find me lethal next turn. But I don't think I want to Rexxar because I win with damage. Even if they have a breaker or a baker, it's not that much healing after they played that, and I can just adjust and play the Rexxar next turn if that's the case.
More bones to gnaw on.
Yep. Avenging Wrath is 8 damage. I could get Inner Demon. That doesn't win. Demon Hunter deal 8 card. Yeah, so that gives me 1 plus 8. It's 9. Does it cost 8 mana? Is Zeph gonna give me Avenging if I make the... Because he doesn't see the weapons, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Yes, it does. Ooh. I wasn't certain that that was going to work, to be honest. Just Smork? No. How about I win instead? Zeph doesn't know the weapon text? Yeah, he didn't. It was just like one of the best 6 mana cards he could offer.
Rexxar!
Or it was just the best. So Zeph is an idiot? No, Zeph is very predictable. People just expect him to do things that he has never done and was never built to do. Sometimes he is an idiot, though. Most of the time, people just don't understand how the card works and then blame the card instead of their own decision making. Mutanus might be good with a coin here, right? Especially if I can get Zeph into Wild Growth. This could delay the Tavish enough to, so I want to go here, and then I have the Blood Stinger to get the Tavish. This will be perfect. Zeph. Neophyte slows them down a bit too. Although I don't know that I want to speed them or slow them down just yet. Maybe.
Muzzle their magic.
I keep Mutanus? Yeah, for Tavish. Like, I can't win the game if the opponent gets a Tavish, right? It's gonna be hard enough to win the game as it is.
Pay up or get out.
Cool.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
You can win if you smork. That is a losing battle in this matchup. Let's go here and let them complete the quest, and then I coin out the Blood Stinger. So there's no point in Loatheb this turn.
Hungry, aren't ya?
Gotta hope they didn't draw Baku. Cool. Illegal, not 6-9. I need it not to be a 6-9 this time. That's my secret explosive. Okay, at least I don't take that damage. Huh, I wonder what that card is. I wonder if we're going to get the Tavish this game. Obviously still not out of this. I need to start going face though. Concede in 3-2-1? No, they have outs. Not if they do that. That makes it harder to win, I think. Running that card in general probably makes it harder to win. At least I got one weapon swing in. Health.
The eternal hunt has begun.
Did you consider drawing Reno? I thought about it, but I wanted to extend out the video a little bit more, so like the more turns I go without drawing Reno, the longer the opponent stays in the game, the longer the video becomes. So. Could have Beardo? Well, if they have Beardo, that doesn't really change the outcome of the game when they have no cards in hand. Healing? This will be 5 mana. But this is real big. So, I'll just play a Loatheb this turn. That's a tracking. Healing? Monkey. I just need to need this game to end. Say they have the best case scenario, 5, 6, 8 damage. I think it would be because they get something that generates a beast play, skill, command, and hero power. So that would be 8 damage total. So, it's GG with the quick shot. Hey, look who it is.
We're gonna be rich.
Right on time. Bad ordering from the opponent? What was the good ordering and why did it matter? Had an out with Beardo aim shot.
Rexxar versus Jade.
Didn't they only have 2 cards in hand?
You asked for it.
My fang
So
and
that would have
claw.
done 8-11. Yeah, guess they did. This gets me a Bloodstinger if it's Ignite Mage. Pressure Plate is also good if it's Ignite Mage, so I'm going to save that if I can.
Job's done.
An incredible discovery!
Yep.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Common questline nerf, but why Hunters didn't? The nerfs were for standard. What? Is it Reno? The Reno mirror? Did I just get that stingy boy then?
Hungry, aren't ya?
Kind of weird requirement for Hunter Quest didn't get increased. It didn't get increased because it's not being played in standard. If it's a card that's already not getting played in standard and then you nerf it, then it just gets further deleted from standard. It's not weird at all. It's very predictable. By playing a Seeker better than a 2-3 because a 4-2 is bigger than a 2-3.
Leave my beast be!
I'm assuming it's not LPG since they played Combustion. So the only nerfs are wild or bans. The only wild exclusive changes are going to be bans, yes, because as they mentioned from literally the inception of the wild format, their focus is going to be on balancing standard as a format. So like, again, we knew this. We know this. It's not exactly what I was looking for there, but it's still a big minion. They can make it need an extra spell. They can, but they're not going to unless it starts seeing play in standard, which I don't see unless the mini set brings more cards.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Oh.
This beast will not be tamed.
I don't actually know what I want here. I guess a Dreadscale, but it doesn't seem very good. Neither does the I'm just going to take this Neophyte. I don't think I want to put damage on the Loatheb now that I think about it. But this I already did, so.
Muzzle their magic.
But a bunch of big bears!
Wait, why did I extend so far there? I was not paying enough attention there. What I get for reading chat. Welcome, TC.
You want my respect?
Yeah, I agree. I think that the hatred towards the Hunter Quest is very overblown. It's like, if it were to become the best deck in the format, it's very easy to tech against and like bully out. I see Pirate Warrior being more of a problem. Hmm. Counter. Pressure plate is the one I wanted to get down. Oof. Jaina versus Rexxar. The problem being I don't have Rexxar. I need a card. It's probably Ice Block at this point. I was wrong. That's bad. I could theoretically get another Flare from the Zeph, but like this game is going long.
I've got an idea!
Yeah. I want that. Sarah? Lay on hands?
Your wish is my suggestion.
That's the cards I wanted.
Put your faith in the light.
Sprint isn't classic or core? That's not true. Like, I mean, it's core now, but like, it was in the original Zeph pool, so it remains in the original Zeph pool. I mean, fatigue is a legitimate win condition from here if I can get to the Rexxar. It's a 5-mana card for you. I desperately need this to draw me a card, but
Your wish is my suggestion.
maybe I'll hit Rexxar off the top.
Put your faith in the light.
Dear God. Well, seems unlikely that I'm gonna get a 2-mana beast, but at least we got the Rexxar. That might save me.
The eternal hunt has begun.
Hope for the best off of this. I think Warport Tinger was better. I think you're wrong, but that's okay. That guy's in desperate need of cards. And remain in desperate need of cards. forgot to add charge. That was dumb. Actually, that takes more damage off the board than the Tyrion, because Tyrion only takes 1 off, thanks to the weapon that it summons. I'm still just dead, aren't I? I am if I kill that. They still have a Kazamika's potion.
We're gonna have some fun.
Bummer. Yeah, it's still close. Grizzly Bear, thank you for the 19 months. Good to see you having fun, even if it hasn't translated into Legend this month. Well, I mean, I've been actively avoiding Legend this month, so that's why I'm not Legend this month. Thank you for that support, especially with all the seed blocks I wanted not to get Legend. Alright, I will be right back. Are you worried you will get banned for D-ranking? Are you worried you will get banned for saying dumb things? What? I'm D-ranking because I'm playing bad decks, not because I'm intentionally losing games. But so nothing I'm doing is against the terms of service. So because I have a functional brain, no, I am not worried about that. I'll be right back though. All right, folks, the deck is Galakrond Shaman. The goal of the deck is to invoke Galakrond until we can get him fully online and summon a couple of 8/8 rush minions. Aside from that, we've got an elemental package to help keep control of the board and remove stuff from our opponent's side, as well as generate additional value with things like Earthen Might and a Whack-A-Null Hammer. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Get banned for losing on purpose? You have to be like actively win trading for that to be a thing. Like, it's not something that just happens because you lose a lot of games. Like, you could just auto-concede a whole bunch. But if you're trying to sneak somebody into Legend, that would be different.
Thrall versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin.
Roffle, I actually played test today. I'm very proud of you. Cryo, thank you for the sub. 1 mana 2/1 seems okay. Like, it just is too fragile into their spells though, right? Slogger's good for healing me back up.
None will survive.
Yeah, we got it anyway, so sure. I do need to find the Mind Breaker. It's a good draw. Especially if at least one of these sticks. Aim shot. Oh. Coin is gone, which is a fair amount of damage, to be honest, so. Woo. Cool. So when the Tavish comes down, what I can do is go here, or I play the two Murlocs and the Mindbreaker, so we kill the Tavish and deny their hero power. Nothing else that buys us some time. I would like it if they played like a Doggo Summoner. Nice. Maybe two. This will still be at 4 health though, so it's gonna be... Oh wait, no, it's not gonna be hard to remove. Maybe I don't actually summon a minion here. Yeah, let's do this instead. No, let's do this instead, because I need to make sure this is in hand for turn 6. And I don't want this to just be left to die. But I also do actually want to get heal value off of the Slogger because it's potentially relevant when they have a 5 mana hero power juiced up. Here's another Doggo. Skill command would be a bit brutal here, but the good news is they get through the Taunt Totem. Which is in fact, well, they're going to kill it anyway with this, but it's generally good news because it ensures the buff lands on the Slogger. Seems like a pretty good spot to me.
I moves quickly.
But yeah, the ice fishing there was, or the timing of the ice fishing there was very important.
Now littering.
Trying to think if I just want to go save like 1 point of health here. I think I might.
Guide me.
Just give up the invocation here. This is going to leave them with 2 very high value minions to deal with that they have to deal with spells because of the way that the Mindbreaker works. Hey, Tempo. I think it was worth going for the 2-1 buff to stick after the trade, but it... maybe, but I don't think so. I would rather just... like, look at how many resources they're having to use just to deal with that. So, I don't know. I would tend to disagree.
Nature waits for no one but me.
When all they would have had to do was hero power it if I left it at 3 health. So Tavish would have come down last turn if I had made your play, and the payoff would have been pretty negligible. They would have a Tavish down on the previous turn, and they'd have, like, what, 3 more cards? Okay. That one might be a problem. Not active. Pretty likely I'm dead here.
Double the power, double the stars.
Any source of damage kills me.
Well played.
They kill me.
You win this one.
Top deck Unleash was unlucky. Yeah, I mean, there aren't that many cards that can actually deal with that Mindbreaker there. It's not a good draw. I'm just gonna draw the other piece here. Wait, so odd questline under running the tradable weapon removal? I think just for the fact that it's tradable. I don't know. It's like a mulligan on your card for 1 mana. And then it has occasional upside. I need to go fast here, so trying to get double Earthen Might on the Stormer might be good. Especially if they don't find a Ray of Frost here. Ooh. Bad news for them. $6-9. Nice. The frost spell. It's a fire spell. That's Flame Ward and block, probably. There's the. Hoping for healing. Because at this point, like, 8 isn't that much different than 7 with the Wind Fury. Anybody's battle net working. I mean, I'm playing Hearthstone right now, so at least mine is. So maybe the stream is pre-recorded? Yeah, that's true. You've caught me.
Elements guide me.
I think I do want a totem here. Try and find healing. I feel like if you can watch me play Hearthstone, you could probably intuit whether or not BattleNet is working, though. Still no heal totem. Maybe I'm investing too much into this Arid Stormer. What's an intuit? It's a really awful company that offers like
What to
tax preparation and QuickBooks and that kind of thing. Do we know the secret wasn't a fire spell because it didn't progress anything?
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Pull some more! Pull some more!
I will act as your scale.
Two-mana Brann can't be that bad. It doesn't really do much for this deck, and it's a 2-mana 1/4. So that is like not another card is the big difference. Like I just don't think Bolner is a good card. That's why he is not in the deck. Pop at 1, even though let's actually.
Pull some more!
Okay.
Winds of the south, come to my aid! Unleashed!
Need to have 2 board slots for next turn,
Unleashed!
so that I can go Felorgul Toxfin if they freeze my board.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Also possible we're just dead.
Just like you.
There's the cram session. Yeah, we're probably dead. The generated ignite made the difference.
Thrall versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer!
These two together seem pretty good. Oh my god. This.
Hello.
Oh, you built this for me?
Chad always wants to tech cards for the one matchup you just lost to. They never learn. Yeah, I mean, Chat knows best though. Okay. I mean, this is going to be a tough one as well because they have Ice Block and their Ignite Mage, so I'm sure there'll be some more recommendations for Eater secrets. Mage forgot to play their quest? No, they just played a good deck instead. Well, alright then.
Elements guide me.
Not a lot of card draw happening. I shouldn't have said that. That's probably a spring water. Yeah. One minion? It's honestly not a great thing. I think I just pop it too and leave the weapon. Why not pop it 1? Because 1 is the same as 2. When I have a weapon equipped. And I don't have Ice Fishing or Flurgle Toxfin. And I can't guarantee up. Like, it just is better to save the weapon.
Double the power, double the storm.
Because it's feasible that they freeze my board and leave my face to attack. Or clear my board and leave my face to attack.
Someday I'll be just like
Also possible we just die.
You looking for a candle?
But quite unlikely at least.
someday I'll be just like you.
Or are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Oh, I guess not.
Elements
Well
guide me.
played.
I was lucky. Although I guess they would have had to get pretty lucky to win that. Animations? I don't think animations were the limiting factor. I think that cards were. They had a lot of spells to churn through and they only draw off of fire spells.
Thrall versus Anduin.
What is Priest?
Life shall bring victory.
Aggro, big.
Hammer.
Double kindling, sure. It's a good curve. Could be Reno as well. I think Reno would be worse than Big, to be honest. Oh, what? Twitch chat was right. It is small priest. Just gonna grab my damage. Think I need to kill them before the Amara? Boar time? I think Boar... Okay. If Boar's running quests, that's a good thing for me. So that means they are at a minimum a turn slower, and it's going to be harder to get the Amara online. Just going to take the trade so that they can't copy it. And I think we're in a good spot. Because again, I don't think you want to run the quest with Boar. Doesn't make sense. Yep. Good news is we get to do this. Exclamation point. Priest. What's the strategy? Kill the boar, but he can revive or let them stay so they can copy? Well, I mean, the copy spells require 2 boars, or the revive spells typically require 2 boars dead, right? Like Awaken or Twilight's Call is the concern there. Whereas, like, you can give it Reborn on turn 2, you can do a lot more things early in the game than you can later in the game. So I think you kill the boars early if you can, and just prevent them from getting Reborn in particular. Don't hit this, please. Thank you. Galakrond's online after this, but I don't know if we want the game to go that long. They've had both of their boars die now. Yeah. The quest is just 1 less card in your opener, and like by the time you get the quest completed, you should be winning the game with the weapon, so it just doesn't make sense to run in the deck. As somebody who has run the quest in the deck, it's not good. People just fixate on the times that saves you rather than the times it holds you back. And people see the word Death Rattle in Priest and assume that it means you have to run the quest, but that's not always the case.
Versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Keep the Mindbreaker. Not necessarily for turn 3, but for the follow-up. I think that Slogger is going to be an important card in this matchup.
None will survive.
So if I can get this on the Slogger, that would be nice. Hey, look at that. I might hold the weapon on turn 3, but I'm definitely playing it so that I can try and land it on the Slogger. Because the Slogger at 4 health is very fragile to 1 mana spell hero power. It's tempting, but not good enough. Maybe I get Vipered here and I'm sad. It's not concerning. I should have just swung. I need to end the game eventually, right? I'm trying to hold out for too much slogger value. As long as it just doesn't go out there and die to a hero power without getting to attack, it's, I think, okay. The opponent has been going pretty slow on their quest. Like, that's ticks 1 and 2, isn't it? That's very bad for them. I'm gonna start swinging though. Just try and close this out before they can kill me. Now that it costs 0, I could also just Mindbreaker if I wanted. Doesn't seem like a good use of the coin. You're not near there, so go here. Weapon. I wouldn't mind if it landed there. That gives me 2 good targets. Play this. It's a bad minion placement on my part. I think I will just commit the Mindbreaker next turn if I have the opportunity. Prevent them from getting the Leaper Gnomes online. Seems like it could have been helpful in killing the Vapor. Oh, they already had the kill on it. It's less damage after the quest is done. I'm gonna see. See if I can stick this.
Elements guide me.
Nice. Good hit. Missed a hero power because I'm dumb. But they have to use resources killing this, which means they're not killing this. And they have, worst case scenario, they have fewer... worst case scenario, they have fewer resources after the Tavish is down.
Well played.
But I definitely wanted to hero power there. I just did an oopsie. Skill command. It's not going to solve the problem though. I still have 4 coming at you. Elaborate concede. Easy. I think they could have made it another turn by killing the Mindbreaker instead of the Wind Fury guy, and then hero powering the Wind Fury guy. Psychfo, thank you for the sub. They probably wouldn't have won the game, but they would have gotten a turn and gotten Leopard Gnomes. Maybe they could have won the game if they did that. They would have had a 2-2 on board. Seems weird. Or I would have had a 2-2 on board with very few lethal outs.
Thrall versus Illidan.
This ends now for Doomhammer.
It's a good hand into Odd Demon Hunter. Freeze their face, set a Custodian for 2. I'm into it. What? Leftmost card was kept? What does that mean? Roots? Sigil? Okay, cool. That makes this a worse keep, but
Don't have enough mana.
you say Mindbreaker is a good tech card to include right now, or too situational? It depends on how many questline hunters you're queuing into. It doesn't do that much against other decks.
Let's start some trouble.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so they get a quest tick off of the tradable. I think I want to go Vapor Weapon. Well, that's gonna come down, isn't it? Because I wouldn't mind if I spread my threats a little bit. I'll give up some damage for the opportunity to buff this a little more. Unfortunate. Roots are hardy to get down, but not impossible. Oh, okay. I wanted that. It's just this. Card is bonkers for 5 mana? Yeah, that's why it was a terror when it first came out. Hey, they're gonna draw 3, 4. They need another draw spell to finish this off, or another tradable minion at least.
Another happy gift.
There it is. Wait, did they go in for the combo? That could be a problem if they have Guild Trader. I doubt they want to glide me. Unless they know that I have the Galakrond in hand. Okay, here come the brutes! Brute me! Oh god, no, don't brute me. I can deal with the brutes with the Galakrond, so...
Have enough mana.
Wait, did they miss one? Or they hit one of the spell demons?
Double the power, double the storm.
They were 1 mana? Oh. Oh, that nerf did things.
Ties fury.
I'm gonna hold this back and just deal with that next turn with the Galakrond.
A blunder.
Galakrond invokes doesn't count for Wailing Vapor. It says play. Minion. It's not easy to deal with 8/8s. They are going to have some healing though, but if they use if they use those spells on our minions and they are in fact like a combo deck, it's going to be hard to combo me in time, I think.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
Oh, that's right. They did hit. Oh, that was last turn they hit one of those, so they still have another brute in hand.
Oh, you built this for me?
None can withstand the Tempest.
This isn't active, so I have to wait until next turn for it.
Can withstand the Tempest.
Just gonna kill that. I don't want to set the weapon because they run a Did they already play the Viper? Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that. There should only be one Viper in deck. Am I dead?
Another happy guildie.
A blunder.
I am not.
Nature waits for no one but me.
What's in the box?
How is it even possible?
Warrior means we want Flurgle Toxfin.
Victory or death
Yeah, this card.
for Doomhammer.
I don't think the shield is fast enough. I would rather find a 1-drop. That's pretty good. I mean, it's just good enough, right? It denies coin. It's not really a draw. But it does draw deny coin as Os first mate, maybe.
Avast, matey.
Pirates away!
Okay. Just gonna draw the weapon now. I don't feel like I need to be in a hurry to get the ice fishing down. Could do that on turn 4 at the latest.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
And until then, I'll just start working my way through these pirates.
Elements guide me. I already attacked.
This should be a pretty good matchup. For coining on one, their follow-up was kind of bad.
I'm here for the gold.
That can't feel good to give away the upgrade right before the hand card comes down. I think I'd rather have this than a totem, even though it's less mana efficient. It's a 2/3, and like the battle cry doesn't go away, so this turn is just Elementalist, and we save the Florgal Toxfin for the Rokara turn, I suppose. Do you think the questline Warrior buff was necessary? We've talked about this ad infinitum. It wasn't meant for standard or for wild. It was a standard buff. So no, it wasn't necessary in wild, but that's not where it was targeted. Ow. Slogger's good. Can actually get that down on the Flurgle Toxfin turn, right?
Double the power, double the storm.
I want to clean up this a little bit more, and I want to get 6 immediate healing. Still do not know why cards are not different from Wild and Standard. 2 different versions for both formats. That would break people's brain.
In the box?
I've already experienced that quite a lot with the Leroy change. Leroy is only different in Classic mode, and people still were very confused why he wasn't a 4-mana card. Probably a Cody Nightmare. Not just that, because obviously they can do it because Classic exists. It's just not like a very, I don't know, casual or new player friendly thing to have the same. And it also doesn't make sense. Like, imagine a physical card game where you have 2 different versions of cards with the same name. Like, takes away some of the, it is a bad solution to the problem. And I maintain that and have for a long time. It makes Wild far less accessible as well to people moving over from Standard. There's just a great many reasons.
Now let our ends guide me.
It's the same reason we have the rush replacement bird for the board. Yeah, and the same thing for the Murloc. Like, if you're gonna make cards do different things, just give them different names. Why are they not playing the win condition in their deck? Okay, I guess if they're just gonna do that. Oh, hey, I get Galakrond next turn if I want him. Do I ever go for the 2 out of 3 to save health here?
Elements guide me.
Nah, that seems dumb. I would have lost it. I think MTG has a sort of thing like that. Well, I mean, it's different in paper because it's like not... It's not a possible thing you can do with a paper card game because you'd have to reprint stuff, but... Even in spite of that, it doesn't make sense to me in a digital card game because people exist as humans.
Set
Alright, I think I just want to do this and counter pressure them. If I'm going with the counter pressure game plan, I'm just going to clear this, not because I'm concerned about damage, but I want to protect the 8-1. And then we just Flurgle Toxfin their follow-up.
Look what I won!
In the box? Pirate stuff.
Oof. That actually mattered a little bit, didn't it? We're still showing lethal. Would have been better to get this in hand. But yeah, the opponent's just dead here. Hey, ulti. Easy. I thought that deck was unbeatable and needed to be banned. In those matchups where if he's very mediocre, I mean, we just have a good matchup into it. It's still a very good deck. Don't get me wrong. Deck's good. Maybe problem. This is only good if we knew it was Shadow Priest, but I have not been seeing Shadow Priest, so I'm just going to look for a curve and go from there. Never really happy to see Flurgle, but maybe I just won't draw the Ice Fishing and draw the Toxfin instead. Oh, should have kept the Mindbreaker. Still have a good start, though. And then need Shudderwalk for this Shaman deck. It looks fun. Do you think it's worth crafting? I would play it without the Shudder first and see if you like it, because I have played quite a few games, and I have not played Shudderwalk once, so... Ooh, that was bad. I should have killed this one. I played that a little too fast. Now if they raise dead, they can just get the patches into the Brigand again. Okay, never punished, I guess. We've all agreed that Needle or the weapon is bad, right? I shouldn't take any risks. The opponent's the aggressor here.
You here for the tour?
Come, pray with me.
Yep, I can just weapon that down. Hey, there's the breaker. I still want to weapon it, just to get this out of range. Eventually I'll draw some card draw or healing. Doesn't feel good to see a boatload of cards in my opponent's hand. Okay, that's good to see, because that's slow. And that's not a Mind Blast, so... I'm okay with this turn.
Elements guide me.
make the curve play. The good news is the opponent conceded. I was gonna say they're at a much lower life total, but I didn't get a chance to finish that.
Thrall versus
More
Hera.
warriors.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you for Doomhammer.
The 1-drop, look for more early game defend off there nonsense. I don't think this is the matchup for Mindbreaker, unless it ends up being odd Pirate Warrior, but it's still a 3-mana 2/5, so certainly could do worse than that. Slogger good. But I think I'd rather get the Dungeoneer down next turn, coin the Dungeoneer, and then have the potential to play Slogger into Breaker. Or I could kill that, but not have great follow-up, so I'll just give it a turn.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Heat up.
Yeah, I'm not going to play this because it breaks the possibility of hitting the Slogger and forces me into a play that I don't necessarily want. Because I might take some damage here and need to clean up with the Slogger. Oof.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
That can't feel good. I mean, now I can deviate because they didn't really do a thing here. I might overreact to this. Haha! Ankar coming down. That's gonna be a bit problematic. Sure thing. Alright. Still not the Slogger turn because I need to be able to play this next turn. So, just go for the small minions.
Glory! I'm here for the gold.
Ugh. God, those were bad. Yeah. It's fine. You can use this to kill the Rokara. Assuming I don't just die. 7, they need 5 damage.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Oh, they didn't have the Rokara. I always miscount this questline for whatever reason. Crisp! Thank you for the gifted sub. Alright, well I can still go here and here. And that's good, but not great.
Hog scum!
I could full trade into this and just play the Rexxar, but that heals me all the way to full, so not entirely sure that's something they want. Alright. I'll take it. Very, very good. This gets me fully invoked. And I think I can run away with this now. I can go... Wait, no, I miscounted. I still need one more. Oh, no. Oh, no. I need a invocation of Frost off the top.
Trust the pirate's code. Trust
Oh, dear God.
the pirate's code.
No, Kronk's is random off of Shudderwalk. Everything is random off of Shudderwalk. Okay, ice fishing? Ice fishing one time. Not quite. It has to be this, just to kill the captains, and then I lose the game. Unfortunately. Bummer. Oh dear God, that's a weapon. Didn't realize he was playing Galakrond without Kronks. Well, it's only because Kronks isn't very good.
Marks the spot.
Oh my God. One turn.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. The storm has passed. I give up.
So close.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Keep this. Keep this. This is the only thing I'm not too keen on. Amuro. Thank you for the sub. Well met to you as well.
Oh, you built this for me?
Not sure how relevant this is going to be. It's going to be a tough Ignite Mage matchup without a Loatheb. Unless I can just go full aggro.
Do you hear?
Oh. Okay.
Heat up.
Elements guide me.
Reno Mage. Might actually get to Shudderwalk this game with a fully invoked Galakrond. Yeah, look at how cute. Alright, let's go here first. Not bad. Did I play a... No, I played the weapon this turn. Need to play this next turn.
Elements guide me.
Hey, Prov. Back with this first. Oh! Oh, the spell damage. I could have prevented that.
That was a mistake. Now litter and pawn scum!
Ready for a show?
LPG? Flame strong. Okay. Just want to keep the elemental chain rolling so I can get the Arid Stormer down next turn. Let's play around explosive.
Turn up the heat!
Kind of light on cards, but so am I. My hand is deceptively small. Oof.
This power is ecstasy.
Act as your skin.
Need to get Dungeoneer. The one win rate spike Shaman ever had. Did you ignore the mini set?
Life
We-
and hope.
We quite literally just had a huge Shaman win rate spike.
We must stop this corruption.
They know we have the Flurgle Toxfin. I think I just want to get a 5/6 down here. I know it's not Flame Ward, it's definitely Ice Block. Yeah, also the Karazhan days, like Shaman Stone was rampant. Even Shaman was one of the best. There have been a lot of huge spikes in power. Like, that's exactly what Shaman is known for, is it either being ultra bad or being ultra good. Like, there have been so many massive spikes in power. Yeah, aggro Shaman.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh my god, another Flame Strike?
I will act as your skin.
Galakrond is ready. So, like, that just has to be how I win, right?
Secrets will uncover.
A simple spell should do.
Ugh. That's a lot of value.
Elements guide me.
cycle of life is reborn anew.
A lot of healing. Alright. Do I even have any spells left? Oh no! No!
No one but me.
Oh my god. That's devastating. That's elite LPG. Wow. Wow, how did they get so lucky as to not pull a minion there?
Double the power, double the storm.
Taunt is actually pretty good. I just desperately need the Galakrond. I need to go like Reno Galakrond into Shudder. Unfortunately, if I hit the Shudder, I might just have to play it. I'm so desperate for anything right now.
I bring life.
Am I dead? Close enough. Longfire, thank you for the... What a miserable end to that game. I was so far ahead. Thank you for the 4 months. Like the video about Thief Rogue. Can you play a Thief Rogue and run tests as well? I love that deck. I probably won't be doing that for a while since I just did it. I tend not to repeat things so soon after. Sure, eventually I will. But I still don't think the meta is very... Like, I don't think tests... Often what happens when I play a deck like that and I run tests in it is tests stays in my hand like for hours upon hours upon hours of gameplay, and then people just complain that I posted a deck with tests in it and never played tests. So, it's hard to do test things in Wild.
This ends now for Doomhammer.
Going to assume that this time it's Odd Demon Hunter. It's not, but decent curve at least. Earlier today I had a big shaman drop a 10/10 on turn 1 with Ancestor's Call. Fortunately it wasn't a good minion at least, so. I mean, you don't get the win. At least it's over quickly, though. Your pain is short-lived. No! I was gonna whack it. Bummer. Oh, your message did come through. The alert didn't go off, but Ian, thank you for the $5 tip in Roff coin. It's Thursday. I baked some blueberry muffins. I would share some with you, but I'm sure they would not make it to you in a delicious fashion. So I'll just eat them in your honor. I hope you enjoy a return to hot showers. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy the muffins at least. That's probably better later. Let's just do this. Give me that support, and sorry the alerts aren't working.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, the alert did go through. I just wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that.
I see.
Did they whiff on the brutes again? This makes this playable, so I'm gonna attack first because the buff here would be nice. It was in fact nice. And now if they do have a brood, I can turn it into a frog. Oh, that was the middle of their hand. I was like, thanks. I feel like this will present them with a problem. Keeps the elementals rolling for the lurker in case they do get a brute. Which I'm assuming this turn will be playable because I've got a lot of card draw. Double brute would be a big bummer.
Pleasure doing business.
Oof. Oh my god, that nerf. I would have been able to at least kill the second brute, but... Alright. I think I'm going to call it there. It looks like my internet is starting to struggle a bit anyway. But I will be back tomorrow. Maybe a little bit late again. I've got a meeting in the morning, so if I'm not there right away, do not panic. Although I'm sure people still will panic. Thank you all for watching, though. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Stick around. And send you over to our good friend Famous Wild Hearthstone streamer Get Me Out, who is playing a little bit of Libram Paladin, it seems. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.